What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. The book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon Kindle Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal. Link is there also. They asked me to put it up. I put it up. This video, though, is entitled The American Dream Isn't Easy or Fair. Listen. In a lot of aspects, if you talk about America and the American dream, it's what everybody worldwide that's outside of America. It's something that everybody wants. Come here and be successful. Or be successful, I guess, the way we do it, right? This is why we have so many immigrants. But here's the thing. For all those people who are here, we realize the American dream, first of all, that's a fantasy, but whatever. But the dream isn't fair, and it isn't easy. And all of this entitlement is part of the problem. See, the American dream isn't fair because everybody's not starting from the same spot. When they did the experiment about the kids, take a step if you have this. Take a step if this. Take a step if you got this. And at the end of all the steps before the race started, everybody started at a different place. So the way that this country is set up, as far as advantages for some and disadvantages for others, you already know America ain't fair. So the American dream isn't fair because we don't have the same starting point. That's it. Everybody who's born in the same year does not have the same starting point. And this goes on every year. Okay? That's rule number one. The American dream isn't fair because people ain't playing fair. See, America plays dirty. Dirty and cheating is the American way. Not fair. So to think the American dream is going to just be, we're going to compete and let the best man win, it's not a reality. It's not true. Because the American dream isn't fair. You might get the American dream because of something, and you might get the American dream in spite of something. But, that's the way that life goes. Life has a way of being fair. The American dream isn't. The American dream is different. It's diverse. Because, to be perfectly honest, we're doing better than pretty much everybody in the world, right? So, some of the American dream is greedy as is. Because if you think about what you have compared to what the rest of the world has, you're winning. But the American dream is to be, an apex winner. To the point where people lose it all because they want the dream so much. They've already won, but you gotta go and roll a dice and gamble all your winnings, on a crap table because winning ain't good enough. This is how so many losers when it comes to American dream, the American dream, because people don't appreciate when they've won. But because the American dream, isn't fair. But let's get to the other part real quick. The American dream isn't easy, okay? Even though people have advantages and people have disadvantages, the American dream ain't promised to you. As a matter of fact, the American dream that we see as propaganda, it's just to get you to bust your ass to work for somebody else to fulfill their dream, for the most part. The American dream is no different than when they were talking about slavery. When you die and you pass away, you're going to heaven and you're gonna get milk and honey and you're gonna have mansions. That's the same thing that the American dream is to you. You as long as you working for somebody else, busting your ass for them, when it's all said and done, you're gonna get rewarded with the American dream. Bullshit. American dream isn't easy. See, nobody owes you the life, and most people are not gonna help you with your dream because everybody's in the race together. And the race has no age limits. So guess what? Since there's no age limits, there's no rules. Since there's no rules, there's no governing the American dream. So of course it's not going to be easy because everybody's in competition. Competition ain't easy. Competition means some people going to play by the rules. Some people going to play outside of the rules. Some people going to win by any means, and some people going to win within the means. And guess what? People play to their strengths and their weaknesses. So what that means is, when they're playing against you, because everybody's playing against each other, they're trying to maximize their strengths, minimize their weaknesses at your expense. So it ain't gonna be easy. And it's crazy because when you have children, you forget that the American dream ain't easy. Like to the point where you could have actually achieved your American dream, and your children are living in your American dream, and they think that's normal. And they think it's going to be just as easy for them. And it ain't. You want to tell people all you got to do is get up, go work hard, and the American dream will be yours. Bullshit. It won't. You need to get up and work harder than, and the reason I say it ain't easy because when we say work hard, we mean a job that's 40 hours a week. Now, mind you, we work harder than everybody in the world. We work more hours, longer hours than everybody in the world. That might seem weird, but we do. But the most successful Americans work even longer than that. They work tirelessly until their brand works for itself. And then when their brand is up and running, they're still working their ass off. Which is stupid to me because that's the thing about being greedy. Comes a point where you could just sit and smell the roses, but you don't want to. Why? Because the American dream is to be on top forever and forget to smell the roses. That's why it ain't easy. Because you can't put the American dream down when you've won to enjoy the championship. Because it's always somebody who's up next. This is why it's not going to be easy. Because guess what? There's always somebody who's up next. You don't know who they are. You don't know where they coming from. You don't know how they going to get there. You don't know what breaks they going to get. But somebody's coming. They might not look the way you want them to look. You thought it was you. You was right there, and then there they go. And they off and running. What you going to do about it? See, the American dream isn't easy on the mind. It isn't easy on the body. The American dream isn't easy on the soul. Because to get the American dream, some people do some things that their soul just can't live with. But as long as they living in comfort, I guess that's the price you got to pay, right? Some people's minds just can't let it go. Like, I can't believe I did that. Some people gave their body up and they suffer every day. But it's like, look, I got the dream though. See, it ain't easy. You're not gonna you're not gonna get it all and get out scot-free and walk away unscathed. That's a nice thought. But if you want the American dream, you're going to have to pay for it. Blood, sweat, and tears. A lot of them. There ain't no milk and honey in it. So I'm done. Y'all take care. We out.